portion on the Advocate website where you can actually upload and view a YouTube about something really cool happening. So he is going to talk to us, not only talk to us, but videotape us as well. Okay, so if he's asking about the book or the project or any of that kind of stuff, just speak loudly, clearly, because you might be on YouTube. On the website.
All right, so what we'd like to talk, this is Mr. Thornley. Say hello, Mr. Thornley.
Hi, Mr. Thornley.
Good morning.
And what we would like for you to do is talk to him about the book that we have been reading, How to Steal a Dog, what your thoughts were, what you liked about the book, what you didn't like about the book, what you liked about the projects that we've been doing, and then talk about the food drive. So this is really all about you guys and what you've been doing, the great things you've been doing in 5th grade in language arts. So who would like to tell Mr. Thornley about the book? Andy, go ahead.
It's about this girl, and she is homeless, and she lives in a car, and she gets an idea because she sees a poster for a reward for a dog, and so she gets an idea, and she is gonna steal a dog, and then the person that she stole it from, they have to be a person that takes a really good care of her, and so if they are, then she steals it and waits until they put up reward signs and then gives it back. And she'll have enough money to pay for like a house or enough meals to eat. But she waits a long time, and she eventually helps the person to make the signs for the dog. And then when she gives the dog back, she tells the lady the truth, and she never gets the money, but they eventually get a house.
And this is a book that everybody read as a class?
Yep.
So did y'all like it?
Yeah.
Anybody else have a book review something they'd like to say about it?
Patty?
In the story, there was a girl named Georgina Hayes, and she was in a car, but her best friend Luann did not know. And then when she came to the bus stop, her friend asked why her little brother Toby was like being fussy and crying, and that's when in the afternoon after school she followed her to the car, and then that night they had to move the car again, and she saw a sign for a lost dog, and that gave her the idea to steal a dog, and so she started writing down this huge plan in her purple notebook, and she didn't want her mom seeing it, and she wanted to get rid of it. And eventually she found the right dog, and his name is Willie. And then they had lived at an old abandoned house, and finally left because the property owner put up a sign and boarded up the house. And so then they had to live in the car again. And she finally stole Willie, and she kept him at the old abandoned house. And then eventually she helped make signs for Willie, and she brought him back, but she thought he was just going to run away and not get the money. And then somehow she found herself walking back up to the lady's house and confessing to her that she stole the dog, and the lady wasn't mad at her.
Sounds like a pretty good book.
Nice.
Now, boys and girls, as part of this book, we also looked on some clips on YouTube that really opened our eyes to the issue of poverty. Can anyone explain a little bit about that video clip specifically, and maybe what you learned from that?
Grayson?
That it would be really hard to live in a car.
Why?
Because if you have to live in a car, there's not very much room in the car, so you can't really spread out like you do on your beds.
Okay, other people want to comment?
To go to a food pantry or to get food, maybe embarrassed to get free lunches at school and stuff.
Well, you live in a car, and it's really hard for you. It's hard for you to get food, and you have to go to the food pantry, and sometimes you might feel embarrassed or...
The narrator asked her, how do you deal with this every day? And how do you live like this? And she says, it's just life, right? For some people, that is just life. Other comments, Shar?
In the video it said that they had to move the car every night, and the guy and to keep his family safe, he had to wait outside the car and stay up all night on a cooler just to save him.
Just to keep them safe.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Let's talk about the 4 projects that we did at the end of the book to kind of wrap everything up. I want to hear somebody who made the map. Garrett, can you tell me about your map?
Okay, I got a picture of Darby, North Carolina.
Is that where they live?
Yes. And then I labeled houses, like the old abandoned house, her mom's coffee shop, and Carmelo's. Yeah, Carmelo's. Then I made a shape and form of it. Then I wrote all the places she was staying.
Nice.
I wrote my 10 facts and then 2 local food agencies that you could go to in Spooner, and then I put 2 images about poverty.
Who did something besides that? So one of the letters. Leah?
I wrote a letter with Luann and Georgina. The first letter was Luann writing to Georgina, and then the second letter was Georgina answering the questions back that Luann asked, and then I put them on a poster, backgrounds, and then I colored it.
Nice. Now who did the other kind, the comic strip? Jaylyn?
I imagined it if my dad came back a year after he left. I would think it'd be like a long conversation and she'd kind of be mad at him. So I thought I would write like, Dad, where have you been? And then he's like, well, I don't really know. And yeah, I thought it'd be like a dramatic scene.
Cool. And then the last thing we'd love for you guys to talk about is the food drive that we've been doing here in the school. Connor?
We did the food drive for the food pantry, so people can go and grab the food. And lots of people that actually brought in the food. And we had 2 cartfuls. I think that's how much there were. 2 cartfuls full of cans of food. It was really nice. And we went into the gym for our Rails rally, and it was pretty cool. There was 2 people that were pushing each cart. There was a lot of food. I think it's going to be helpful.
Do you know how many items you got in all?
Yeah, we just counted some more. Do you remember? It's on my board. 440.
440?
Yep.
What was your goal?
500. So
Well, you're getting close.
We
How
are-
long does it go now?
Until Monday. Monday's the last day of our food drive, and we're hoping that we can get all of these things together, because this is the busy time of year where our food pantries are needed the most. It gets cold and it gets, some of the seasonal work is done, people who are working out in the community outside. So now, during the winter months, it's so important, and we've talked a lot about that in this class, and you guys have done a phenomenal job trying to reach out and help our community. And I think you guys feel good about that. That's how the feeling I get from you. Is that true, Aiden? You guys feel good about how does it make you feel? I mean, I feel like we've been doing some really good things here in 5th grade for our community. Would you agree? Mm-hmm. Yeah? How else? Tyler?
It would that would help out most of the people that have a lot. And when the most people during the poverty posters, where we live, we had a lot of poverty near us, and there was a lot of redness when people put a poster of Wisconsin poverty.
Yeah, I like the fact that you realize that around here, and especially in northwestern Wisconsin, there's an awful lot of poverty, and Washburn County was one of the highest poverty rates in this area. So to help our neighbors is just a wonderful thing.
I've never done a poverty lesson in EOA before, and I never looked at the map of poverty, so I was surprised how much poverty there is in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's something we try to do with our books. We try to make them come to life application, and compare the text that we're reading to our own lives, maybe to another book we've read, or to the world. And that's what we try to do with this book. Connect what we're reading to issues that we face right here in our county. And then what can we do to make a difference? And we're, like she said, we're very proud of you guys. You did a really good job.
So was there anything else that you wanted to add for Mr. Thornley? Grace?
It made me feel really good when I collected all the food. It made me feel really grateful for everything that I have, and that I'm not homeless. When we watched all those clips and collected all the food to help our community.
And that'll sure come in handy with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. And you're going to make a lot of people happy with that.
Tori?
Like when I go to like a store somewhere, I always want some, and then when we did this lesson, I realized that how much stuff I had, because I got a lot of stuff, and I got my own bedroom and stuff, and it made me feel happy that we got food for them too, because I realized everything I got and they don't. Reading that book and seeing the videos, and I feel happy about it.
Yeah, Jennifer?
It makes me feel like very good inside, because when people go home, a lot of people go home and don't have anything to eat for dinner.
That's right. Okay, Justin, did you want to share?
On the videos, a lot of the parents are broke up, so there's only one parent to make money, and they were usually working 2 part-time jobs, so it would have been really hard on the parents.
Oh, I like the fact that you realized that too. And then Tyler just had one thing that he reminded me of is the food pantry does not only take food. What else do they take, boys and girls? Emma?
Oh yeah, the pets have to eat too. And
Yeah.
it's not cheap. A lot of people have trouble getting food for their pets, so.
Or they give the pet what they get for themselves.
And Aubrey?
They also need like toothbrush and toothpaste.
Yeah, basic needs too. Who else haven't read? Seth, can you stand up so we can see you?
You need toilet paper.
Yep, they need toilet paper. Who else? Charlotte?
They need winter clothes for people who don't have them.
Yeah. And the other thing that we've been talking about here in our school is we have a big borrow and take kind of area, right? Where we're encouraged to bring in our gently used coats, clothing, sweatpants, sweatshirts, and sweaters. And we have an area right here in our school where you can go shopping if you need to. If you need to grab a coat or something. So that's an excellent thing. So let's thank Mr. Thornley for being here today.
Well, thank all you guys for your efforts, and have a very happy holiday season, and know that you've done some good.